Hi, how are you? Welcome. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. I had a good Tuesday. I cooked dinner in the crock pot tonight. It was super easy. Then just had to put it together once Chris got home from work. Pretty excellent that way. If you guys aren't trying crock pot meals, you're missing out because, y'all, my life has never been easier than when I'm using a crock pot. I swear. All right, here we go. So, keyword tonight is not here yet. Hold on, I'm out of order here. But what's new? So did I tell y'all that I got my driver's license yesterday? And once again, I don't know how, but it never fails that the driver's license office is able to get me in my absolute worst angle. Okay? Every single time. It is pretty, it brings me down a notch. Okay? Every time. Pretty depressing. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Hey, Tammy. Welcome. So yeah. I am not nearly as cute as I thought I was. This is Regal paste, by the way, that I'm going to use to paint my sign. So I have some surfaces. This is the board and base. Okay, so it's just like this. And this is the 5x7 box frame. Okay, I have a bunch of these in my inventory, my personal inventory. And if you comment the word flash, you can get the link to get them heavily discounted. Okay, now let me think what I'm doing here. So these are just some things that I cut out for my booth. We're going to make some signs tonight. I'm just using a, whatever this is called, a foam brush. I don't know where my brain is now. To dab paint on. I'm going to see if this works. I think I might just paint it. I figured because I had a little bit more surface area with these larger words, it might be easier to use a foam brush than a makeup sponge, because the makeup sponges, if you use it on too big of an area, they will kind of start to crumble a little bit, and it's not great. It's not a good experience. This isn't working terribly, so give that a go. If you haven't bought the makeup sponges and you want to find a way to paint your cutouts. Also, I treat these, and I know it's terrible, okay, but I treat them as disposable so that I don't have to wash brushes, because, y'all, I'm terrible with my tools, and ain't nobody got time for that, okay? I'm way too busy to be worrying about some brushes, so I found this works better for me. And it doesn't stress me out, because I can just treat them like they're disposable, and it's fine. Okay, I buy them in bulk on Amazon, and that works for me. So, anywho, yeah, so worst picture of my absolute entire existence yesterday at the, thanks Tammy, hi Mom, at the driver's license office. And I don't understand it, because I've lost 40 pounds, okay? And the last license photo that I took was not half bad. But, like, okay, so I'm standing, right? The camera's down here, so it's coming up. It picked up every last one of my chins, okay? And also they changed in Texas to black and white photos several years ago. And that was great. Last time that I took a driver's license photo, whenever we first moved into our house and I had to change my license over. But this time, it didn't do me a single favor. Okay, so I'm kind of depressed about it. So now whenever I lose a little bit more weight, I'm going to have to go back in and pretend I lost my license or something so I can get a new picture. I don't know if they'll just let you be like, hey, I want a new photo. So I'll have to play that by ear, I guess. Or maybe one of you know. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Thanks for joining me. So this is Regal. It's one of my favorite colors. I love it. Purple is my thing. Okay, my booth has hints of purple on the signage and other things. And my mom and I were talking this weekend after my last event and decided that I needed to do something to spruce up my booth, because it was just it's fine, okay? But it's not as great as it could be. So here we are. The little sleigh that we made last night, if you missed it, y'all, that turned out super cute. Made that for my booth. And then I also have one more project that I want to do tomorrow night. That's going to be booth decor for Christmas. So make sure that you come hang out with us. Check it out. And I'm going to start, so I have, as y'all probably already know, I have a lot of inventory. And I want to try and see what I can do to pare that down a little bit. So I'm going to start doing projects with stuff that I have here and offer it at a discount. So if you want to get a discounted price, I can't say what that price is. If you comment the word flash, you'll find out in the message. Make sure that you've messaged with me before. If not, check your message requests. And click on the link. You can order it right there through Square. I don't have to invoice you or anything like that. But if you want to get both of the surfaces that I'm going to use tonight, you do need to let me know. And I can invoice you, okay? Because I don't know if it'll let you check out with both of them at the same time. And I don't want you to pay double shipping, okay? All right. This is great. I love this color, like, so much. It's great. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do is, this is Wisteria, okay? It is like a really nice lavender. This color is the same color that my bedroom was painted twice. 2 bedrooms in my mom's house have been this color. Well, I was a kid. Basically, my whole existence growing up. Me and my brother decided we were going to switch rooms, and so I made him, in order to me agreeing to switch rooms with him, I made him paint my new room purple. So then at one point, both the rooms upstairs were purple, which was hysterical to me because my brother was in a purple room for probably, I don't know, several years. Like 4 years probably. Isn't that funny? So yeah, whatever. It's fine. He was fine with it. So whatever. All right. I'm trying to, I know that this isn't like all the way in the frame, but you get the gist, okay? I'm just painting the rest of this. Now, I'm making signage so that people will know pricing on things. And this other one that's down here that's bigger words, it says dash and a Manny and a dash. And because the nails for Red Aspen are called dashes, and they're fast, so it's like a pun. But these are going to stand up. So we'll put this together here in just a second as soon as all the stuff is dry. And of course, I did cut all this on my laser. If you guys don't have a laser, that's totally fine. Hi, Laura. You are welcome to, hi, Brownie, to message me if there's something special that you would like to see. Send me a message because I can probably make it for you and get it out. Like today I did a bulk order for a lady and got that taken care of right as soon as work was over. And I know sometimes I'm not that fast, but I had some time this afternoon that I could focus on that. Oops. I love this color. Regal is so pretty. I'm so happy they brought it back. In both paste and ink. Hi, Rainy. How are you? I think they have it back in ink, too. I might be lying. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this up off my tape, and I'm going to try and be very gentle because even though these words are big for this one, anyway, they are fragile, okay? Don't want to break them, then I'll have to recut them. And I won't be able to put this together tonight. So anywho, if you're not in my nail group, by the way, come and join me over there. We have a lot of fun. There's Black Friday deals going on right now. Y'all, right now the mascara's on sale. And oh my gosh. So I don't know if we've ever talked about this really, but I love makeup products, okay? And I've been stuck on this mascara from Thrive Cosmetics, which is this cosmetics company that like does awesome things for women. Like every single purchase they donate to women that are in need and like domestic violence, stuff like that. So I love that company, right? And they have the best tubing mascara, and I never knew about tubing mascara until I tried it, and oh my gosh, it's so amazing. So whenever I signed up for Red Aspen, I got a thing of mascara with my kit. And I was like, okay, but I'm not interested in mascara because Thrive Cosmetics is the best mascara on the planet. And I don't care about it, right? Well, I tried it and it was tubing mascara. And that stuff, y'all, is so cool. It really boosts your lashes, like the volume of them. And if you've never tried it, give it a try. Okay, either Red Aspen has a great one, but Thrive Cosmetics is also a really good one. You can order it online, and it's reasonably priced. But anyway, we're doing 3 for the price of 2 right now, until tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So if you're not a member in my Red Aspen VIP group, come and hang out with us because there's some great things going on. All right, so this right here is the board and base. And like I said earlier, hi Gwen, the board and base and the 5x5 box frame. Now this is the original box frame. It's not the outside of the box frame, okay? Is on sale right now from my personal inventory. If you comment flash, you can get this. I love Thrive so much. Like their mascara is top tier. And I swear to you, I have been stuck with them, and I was so much so that I buy it for my mom too. And I'm not anymore. I was on a subscription with them where it would just automatically mail to me. Oh, by the way, this is Grige. Okay. We're going to paint this. Now, these are double-sided. You could use both sides if you want to. I'm going to only do the one side. And I'm going to just lightly paint. Now, this is erasable. It's a chalkboard, okay? I'm not going to be erasing off of this, however. So, I'm going to use surface wax to make sure that I don't peel up my paint whenever, because I'm going to use a transfer on these. And you don't want to use surface wax on a chalkboard if you intend to erase it, okay? Because you're going to have a time getting that paste off of there, because you'll have to melt the wax and then it's going to go everywhere, and it's just, so don't do it, okay? You'll just want to fuzz really well. But because I'm gluing my words to this, I'm okay with using some surface wax to make sure that I protect it, because it is a slick surface and it's hard to do a layer design on a chalkboard, okay, without some kind of protection or just fuzzing the heck out of it. Hi Vicky, how are you? Hey Alma, welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right, now I'm trying not to touch this. I don't want to leave fingerprints on it. I'm just like, as you can tell, I'm not even like fully painting these because I have this whole kind of rustic vibe going on right now at my booth, and I want to kind of keep up with that theme. Okay, and I think that's good. So I did want to go over the black with something, but I was thinking the other day that I needed some kind of signage, because right now I currently have some handwritten little pricing signs and it looks actually terrible. Okay, and I'm really disappointed with myself that it took me this long to think of this. But I was thinking the other day, hey, I have board and bases at my house right now that I could use for this purpose, and it would look so good, and they'll stand up, and they just will be really pretty. So that's where we are now, just to catch you up. Hey, Suzanne, welcome. Let me clean up a little bit, and then we can wax. I do need to dry these really well before we move on. Make sure that they're super, super dry before you do anything else, or you'll just peel up the paste or smear it or whatever, okay? So, but matte paste always dries really fast anyway. Shouldn't be a problem. See, I touched that and it smudged it. It's fine. Hi, Deborah. How are you? There we go. We're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Now, you could paint the sides, the edges, all that good stuff. Maybe I should. At least on the edges. Maybe I don't care so much about the back, but I do sort of care about the edges. So, let me dry this one and then we'll do the edges real quick. But that is nice. It's nice and smooth. This is gonna look good. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Had a good day today. It was a fairly easy day, which was nice. This week before Thanksgiving, it's like everything's calm, which is wonderful. Because I'm off work next week, all week long. We are going to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to try to not stress myself out about being off work for a week. I'm not taking my laptop, y'all. This will be the first time that I'm not taking my work computer with me on a trip, which is just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing that, but I'm gonna, because you know, I'm gone for 3 days. It will be fine. Things will survive without me, okay? And if there's some kind of catastrophe or something, it can wait. Alright. Now, I am going to do the edges. So, I have my foam brush still that I used. Hopefully it's not all dry. That's good. I'm just going to go around real quick and get these edges just to do my final little touches. Oh. There we go. And then we'll do this one too. And then I don't think I'm going to paint the board and base. I mean, not board and base. The 5x5 box frame. I think we're just going to put the words on it. On the brown side, it does have a white side and a brown side. That one is double-sided also, which is so great about chalk surfaces, that they make a lot of them double-sided so that you can flip them. It makes it super easy for like holiday decor to have like fall on one side and Christmas on the other, so you can just flip it around and be good for the next season and not have to like store a million different things. Because I don't know where people have storage space like that to store a bunch of holiday decorations, because I don't have the room for it. Like, I've got a couple little bunnies that I keep up in my closet in the hallway. And my fall and like Christmas switch out stuff is in the guest closet in the top of the closet. Just kind of hanging out in there. And then, of course, I've like one big tote with Christmas stuff outside. And then that's it. Because I'm not trying to store a bunch of things. Now, again, I'm waxing this. This is a chalkboard. So if you're planning on doing a project with the chalkboard and you want to erase it someday, maybe even, okay? Do not use wax on it. Hi, Marie. How are you? Welcome. Because you won't be able to get it off, okay? Or it'll be very difficult to get it off, and you don't want to do that. Just wax, just fuzz really well, fuzz your transfer well, and you shouldn't have a problem, okay? Now, let's see if I can do this without... I've got about a million things balanced over here. Okay, so this is... What is this even called again? Everyday Patterns. Okay, I've used 2 of them, but these 2 are here. So we're going to use this dotted one for one of these, and then we'll use the other one for the other one, okay? And I just want to incorporate just a little more purple because I love purple. So we're going to use wisteria on the dots in the background, and then we'll put our letters, our words on. And again, you can use anything to fuzz with. You don't have to have a fuzzing cloth. It is helpful because it is terry cloth. But you can use your shirt, your pants, a blanket, anything that you want that has fuzz on it, okay? A towel will work because, I mean, that's all that is terry cloth. So push that down really well. Make sure you have a good seal. Find a clean squeegee, which I have one. Good for you. Yeah, so whenever I moved to Tennessee, that's what I did, is I purged out, and I had a bunch of Christmas lights. I still actually have some outdoor Christmas lights and outdoor decorations that don't work, or that I haven't used in so many years. I don't know if they even work. I need to do the same exact thing, but I did a lot of that when I moved up to Tennessee because I was really short on space there. Our house was so little that I did not have any storage whatsoever. In fact, our garage became kind of a dumping ground, and it was a 2-car. I couldn't even park my car in there because I had so much of my junk piled up everywhere. All right. Now, it may be kind of hard to see, but there are little wisteria dots in the background, and I love that. I'm going to just move it up there so that I can get it out of the way for a second. And then we're going to use this other one with the dots. It's kind of like, it reminds me of kind of a, like, snake skin type pattern. I don't know what it's supposed to be. That's what it looks like. And they're all different shapes and kind of weird. I don't know what kind of pattern this is. But we're going to just go in there. Just like that. So anyway, you can comment the word flash. You can get the surfaces that I'm using tonight at a giant discount, okay? I want to emphasize that. They are way discounted. They're not off the website. They're in my garage right now. The box frame we're going to use is not the outside the box frame that removes, okay? It's the old box frame. Still great surface to use for just about any kind of decor. But a huge discount from retail. So grab those up. Ooh, I like that too. And I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting just kind of messes with it, but I can see it in person and I love, love, love that. Okay, so while those are drying, I want to put together my big words. Okay, so I've got the words that say Manny in a dash. Okay, and these are going to be layered. Let's see how I can do this without humping this over. Now, as we've done in the past, if you put together 3 layers of this 1/8 and glue it, it should stand up, okay? I say should because I don't know. We'll see, okay? I haven't tested it. We're going to use Stick Fast. We do not use hot glue for something like this because for some reason 3 layers won't stand up if you use hot glue. It works usually with Stick Fast. And I've never done it with words like this, so this will be a learning. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to figure out something else, okay? It's plain and simple. Now, I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to line it up. And I want to make sure, oops, it's perfectly aligned, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand it up like that. And at the same time, I'm going to, like, touch the edges. Now, I don't want to glue myself to it, as I just almost did. And this stuff sets pretty quick, so you want to work fast. And as you can see, I'm not painting this part. I probably should. You know what? I didn't paint it because I wasn't going to, but now that I'm afraid that I'm not putting this together perfectly, I should. Okay? So that way, if I don't line it up perfect, then at least it'll look like it's still purple and not have brown poking through. Okay? So, anywho, I've got a 2-day event this weekend coming up. Really super excited about it. Wish me luck, because I think this one will be the most successful one yet, hopefully, that I've ever done. So I've done quite a few of events this year, and I used to do a lot of events with chalk. So, which my event life started whenever I went to Pinners. I don't know if you'll remember that or not, but oh my gosh, that was fun. And that was a big event. That was like the big girl event that I did with chalk, and like they invited me to come and help do, and oh my gosh, it was fun. I know, me too. I love Regal. And every time that they ask for feedback, this is the feedback I give them. Give me a purple. Give me a purple. I love wisteria, but I need a dark purple. Give me Regal back. What have you done? Why did you take it from me? I also would like the shimmer purple, shimmer plum, I think it was. I love that one too, but I would rather have Regal than shimmer plum. If I had to choose between the two, I would rather have Regal. Thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Deborah. I hope it is too. I've been so enjoying doing events again, and it makes it super easy because my stuff is it's not a whole bunch that I have to haul, which was my major complaint whenever I was doing it for chalk, because I could not do it on my own. I had to have Chris come help me, and I don't want him to come and sit, for 6 or 8 hours with me somewhere and not be able to have his own weekend. Like, that just stinks, I mean, he's happy to do it, but that's not what it's about. And now that I'm home, my mom helps me. It's amazing. We have so much fun. I'm going to stand this up while I have the time and make sure that all my letters are aligned. It stands on its own. Yay! All right. I'm going to let that fully dry, but look how pretty that looks. It does stand up. Yay! All right. Oh, they do. I totally agree with you. What do we have? The only one that we have right now is Couture Coral, which is pretty bright and a pretty color, but I think they probably need more of a baby pink one. Oops. And I'm surprised actually that they don't have one. Because you could be making all kinds of baby stuff. And Easter. Oh my gosh, Easter. Okay. Let me go ahead. Just quickly. I know this isn't fun to watch me sit here and paint something, but sorry. It's fine. We can hang out. So yeah, tell me, are all of your, I bet all of you have beautiful driver's license photos. And for that, Valentine's, yes, exactly. For that, I'm jealous. So tell me, I can't be the only one that it's like the worst picture ever taken of me. Even when I look my best, I literally got up and I glammed yesterday to go. I did my hair, I have full on makeup, okay? Only to get there and have the guy not give a single care in the world, okay? Plus, the last time I took a driver's license photo, the lady, I tried to smile and the lady said, no smiling, which was awfully rude, okay? And so I wasn't expecting to be able to smile. And the guy next to me took his, and they said, you can smile if you want. And I was thinking, oh God, I have to smile? So then I did this like weird, like, smirk thing. Like, what is wrong with me? Okay? That's what I want to know. What on earth is wrong with my face? I didn't practice smiling, okay? Before, I found that for my wedding too, y'all. I've never done like a photo shoot like that, like they did for the wedding, ever. In my whole life. Well, I take that back. I did a glamour shot photo shoot whenever I graduated high school for my high school graduation photos. But I was supposed to smile in every one of those photos, so it was like I don't know what I'm doing here. I did this differently than I did all the other ones, so whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know what I've done. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. That's the problem. Anyways, so like for our wedding pictures, I'm like smiling like a maniac in most of our pictures. Which I don't think I was supposed to smile for every last one of them. I don't really know what I was supposed to be doing with my face. But I didn't practice it at all. So that was bad. Yeah, mine looks like this. Okay? And I thought my Tennessee one was bad. Okay? And it was terrible because I was so pale. It was like in November. It was November. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was February. But I was extremely pale at the time. Okay? And I looked like I was like translucent. And didn't have a clue what bronzer was. I didn't use blush or anything like that. My hair was dark. And so I looked awful in it. And that picture was color. Tennessee does color photos. And anywho, that one was really bad. Okay. And it's so bad that one time me and Chris were at the airport getting on a plane. We go through TSA and the guy has the gall to tell me, this is not you. And so I tell him, what about now? Okay. And he laughed and he said, oh, okay, I see it now. Y'all, I don't get it. Okay. I really, honestly, it makes me so sad for myself that I don't think I see that double chin in person. And if I do, I'm blind to it. If I do, like in the mirror, I don't see it. Okay. But every camera ever picks it up and I stinking hate it. And then of course the driver's license camera is like, it's like they're programmed to just be like the worst photos ever. Luckily, I've never had a mugshot, but I assume that those cameras are also the same. That they like intentionally make you look deranged. Okay? I don't know. But driver's license ones, oh my gosh. And my friend Lindsay, the one that we're going up to Pennsylvania, I told her it was the worst driver's license photo ever. And so she says, well, I need to see the picture of it, obviously. And so I send her a photo and she's just like laughing, like this maniacal laugh. Okay. I ended up having to take a good selfie and send it to her and be like, this is what I actually look like though. So like, I don't think I look like that. Yeah, so, and that was the other thing is like the smiling thing. After we were done with our wedding photos, my face was sore from the amount of pictures that we took, like smiling and stuff, because there were a bunch of pictures. Hundreds of pictures that we took in different poses and stuff like that. And so, I mean, most of them I looked like I was just got released from an asylum. So by the way, if you get stick fast on your hands, just take a nail file and file your fingertips. Okay. Now, why I did that before I'm ready to to be done is beyond me, but who knows why I do what I do. Okay. Yeah, so you can do that here too. But the problem is they use the same photo. And I wasn't renewing mine. I was changing my name, so I had to go in and do it. If I could have done it online, I would have, because I will do almost anything to not speak to humans, like, out in the world, okay? In fact, I'm so dreading changing my name on everything, because I have to call all of the banks that I have an account with, okay, which is 3, 4, if I include my bank for work that I have my work credit card in at. Okay, I have to call all of these people, and not looking forward to it. Look how cute these words turned out. Mom, I hope you're still here watching this, because, oh my gosh, this is super cute. These are going to stand up just like this on my, not like that, but on my table. And they're perfect, okay? I do want to seal them. I'll probably spray them with a clear spray paint, just to keep them from getting, like, chipped and messed up. These are done. Now, I've got, oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, I love this so much. So, petites, let me just show you. A petite with Red Aspen is a small nail for little girls, okay, which have been my, like, bestseller at all these events, because they've been kind of kid events, you know, mom and daughter events. And if the moms are anything like me, I want to buy stuff for my girl, okay? And so I wanted to make a sign that shows, like, here are my petites, and the dollar amount for them, because people always ask, even though they're labeled on the boxes, it's kind of small print, and it's just easier. So, oh, they're not 21, they're 12. Let's not glue this wrong, or else I'm going to have to redo it, and I don't want to do that. These are cute, y'all. I'm excited. Super excited. Oh, man. Yeah, it was actually hot. So I was expecting Seattle to be cool, not humid. We got exactly the opposite of that. And I was, like, so concerned that I was going to be sweating on my wedding day, because I'm a sweater. Like, I sweat. Look how cute. And I'm thinking that I need to paint the base of this too. Maybe not. What do y'all think? Is that good? Okay, there's that one. And then I've got a couple more things to do here. Oh, I also have some hearts. Let me do that too. I'm getting distracted easily. Anywho, yeah, I thought it was going to be cool. It was opposite of cool. It was extremely hot and very, very humid in Seattle. I was so terrified I was going to sweat, because I just sweat at the drop of a hat. Anytime that I'm exerted, I sweat. It's terrible. I hate it. Oops. But I didn't, thank God. Oh, I needed a 14, 18. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. It's cute, right, Suzanne? Thanks. I'm glad you like this. Thanks for hanging out with me while I'm making this stuff for my booth. I'm excited. I'll share some photos. And of course, if you're in my nail group, you'll see the photos of my booth whenever I'm at different events. This one, the next one, and the one after it are both indoor, so I'm excited about that. It'll be my first indoor with this booth set up for Red Aspen. I used to do indoor with chalk pretty frequently, which is always nice because then you don't have to lug around a tent or set that up. We did a cheer event last week, which was really fun, with one of my girlfriends from high school. Like, well, I've known her since elementary, but her daughter's cheer company was having an event, and so I did that one. It was so much fun and so cool to see her after like 20 years. Isn't that strange? Like, I never even think about how long it's been since I've seen some of these people that I went to high school with, and then I see them and I'm going, wow, that is nuts. So I think I'm going to use the brown side. I just want to see. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Oh yeah. And I don't want to crowd it too much, okay? But I have these little prep kits that are like, it's like a glue and a cuticle oil and like some tools. And I want to kind of showcase those so that people can see them, because I just have stuff laying on my table right now and it's kind of messy. So I think I'm going to go get some. I saw some little wicker baskets at Dollar Tree the other day when I was there, and I should have grabbed them. I knew it. And they're probably gone by now, I bet, because anytime I see something I like at Dollar Tree, it's gone the next time. So hopefully they're not, but I bet they are. If they're not, I'm going to go back and buy a bunch of them for whatever random little things that I have to put in them around the house or for my events. I bet I can find a use for them. I love little containers and baskets and stuff. I don't know why I'm so obsessed, but I am. I think maybe it's a Virgo thing. I don't know. And I'm an August Virgo, so I'm like really super like OCD sort of about my organization, or about my surroundings. So maybe that's why. But I'm obsessed with different kinds of containers. Y'all, these are so adorable. So let me show you what I've got so far. So that is cute. Literally super simple. Okay, if you decide that there's something that you would like for me to cut for you, I would love to do it. Okay, make sure if you want to get these surfaces, that 5x5 box frame, which is double-sided, okay, or the board and base, which you can do almost anything with. Okay, it's double-sided also, and you can also stand it like this. Okay. Plus you can take it out of this thing for easy storage, okay? But look how cute. I love it. I hope you love it too. And I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. Plus, I also made these, which stand up because I use stick fast, okay? So if you're trying to use something with 3 layers like this that's 1/8 of an inch cut, use stick fast. It will stand up just like that with no issue whatsoever. And you'll love it. I love you all. I will see you all soon. Thank you for joining me. Good night.